Your pole sit is a pretty staple move in pole dancing, but how do you come out of it when you're just learning it and still make it look like it's part of a dance? Now you could just put your feet on the ground, but let's make it a little more interesting. We're gonna go over 3 different ways that you can get out of your pole sit that aren't just put your feet on the ground. Number 1, coming into our pole sit, I'm gonna do a little bit of a baby cast off. You don't need to be high for this, but you do want your feet off the ground. I'm gonna do a pull up, knees together, feet out to the sides, knees out, feet down, and squat. So again, pole sit, pull up with the arms, knees together, feet out, knees out, feet down, and squat. If you were to do this all together, it would look a little bit more dynamic. Again, you don't need to be high. We're just dropping down onto our squat where you can stay down or you can stand up. And bonus, if you're into clacking like me, you can actually clack the feet as they come together before going into your squat. So starting in your sit, big pull up, knees together, feet out, clack, squat. The next 2 ways out of this are fairly similar. One is on the ground and one is done a little bit higher in the air. Either way, we're just going to cross step behind ourselves, kind of like a grapevine. So in my pole sit, if my left leg is low, I want my right hand low, so opposite. I'm gonna put the bottom foot on the ground, and then I'm gonna lean my chest towards the top leg side, which is my bottom hand. Sweep the leg around, let my body pivot so I can come to standing. Remember, just because it's on the ground doesn't necessarily make it easy. This is a lot of using your weight, shifting around to help you get around the pole. So same thing in the opposite direction. My left leg is still low, my right hand is low. My left foot touches the ground about 6 inches away. I switch my hip tilt, so now my left hip is high as the right leg sweeps all the way around. I let my chest stay low and I hinge at the hips, trying to push that right leg as if it's walking behind me. My chest is still low. I only raise it up when I'm ready to stand. So altogether, you would have this nice spiral movement out of your pole sit, which you could take into a pirouette or another move. The third way we're going to talk about is a passe dismount or a toe to knee. I like to do mine kind of twisted, but you could do yours upright as well. Coming from my pole sit, if my right leg is high, I like my right hand low. I'm going to bend that bottom left leg, both elbows tucked in, do a big roundhouse kick, and spin all the way to the ground. Now again, you could switch your hands and do this a bit more vertically. I just like to have that bend over because I like the shape it makes. Again, from my sit, right hand is low because the right leg is high. Left leg bends around the pole, external rotation, but it will come off the pole. So as I kick that top right leg around, I lean to the right, hinge at the hips, and then take my legs off the pole. Try all 3 of these, add them into your dance, and see what you can come up with.